Is going to be fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in last night at 133.5 pounds, making his amateur kickboxing debut for Sierra MMA. Do me a favor, guys, make some noise for the goob, Cade Petty.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, hello? Ladies and gentlemen, making his way out to the cage right now, we have Cade Petty.
Hello?
All right, and his opponent tonight going to be fighting out of the black corner, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in last night at 134 pounds, also making an amateur kickboxing debut. Doing it for the Institute of Mixed Martial Arts. Please make some noise for Saw Chi.
All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had a little bit of a technical problem going on at the commentating booth. So coming out right now, we have Saw Chi, and he looks like he's ready to go. He is an amateur kickboxer here with a record of 0-0-0. Both these guys are 0-0-0, so what do we know? All right, now, Saw Chi is training out of the Institute of Mixed Martial Arts with, I want to say, Sepua over there, that good-looking man in his corner, and then across the cage, Cade Petty, who came out first. He's training over there with Sierra MMA, with Pedro Sierra, and I want to say my favorite tattoo artist, Trey McCoy, over there in his corner. So we're about to see some action if you're just tuning in. Cade Petty in the red corner with the black trunks, and we have Saw Chi in the black corner with the red trunks. Trying to confuse us. Or blue corner with the red trunks.
Black and red on both.
All right. Now, this is a kickboxing match.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah, very similar to what you're going to see later on tonight with a couple of them.
That was a slip. That was a slip.
So with a knockdown, you're going to get a standing 8 count. A slip is not going to get you that, right? But that was a nice hit.
Yes,
nice hit by Saw Chi.
Yes, very clean.
And then takes one of to the cup. So he's going to have, again, we've talked about this before, when there's one of these type of illegal blows,
foul,
fouls, that you have up to 5 minutes to recover for it, right?
Yes. And they're in a neutral corner right now. They can't get instructions. You can see referees over there having a nice stern warning, telling them, hey, we talked about this in the back. You're responsible for your weapons. Watch where they go, or I'm going to have to take a point, or maybe he will take a point.
No, it looks like he's going to give him that one chance. I know a lot of times if it doesn't look intentional, he gives you that one. More than that, he's going to start docking you. Ooh.
Nice low kick by Saw.
I liked the way that I just saw Cade try and throw that spinning back fist, but kind of lost his balance off that low kick.
Yeah. Saw's looking good with that one, too.
Looked very clean.
Yes, very clean strike.
Ooh, nice. Catch the leg and throw another kick from Cade.
Yeah, Cade is very cagey. He's moving.
Yeah, very in and out,
yes.
Right? You see him come forward with a couple shots and then immediately popping out and circling around.
Almost like that Dominic Cruz footwork.
Just always on the pedals.
Yes.
Ooh, nice pressure by Saw Chi.
Staying disciplined, staying tight, walking him down. Boom.
Good. I like what I see out of Saw with those technical clean strikes right down the middle for a lot of them.
Yes, agreed. When he was setting them up well, he was pulling that jab out there, getting the jab in his face.
And throwing a couple little leg kicks and a small light teep.
Yep.
But Those little flurries off of Cade are doing a really good job kind of stopping Saw from being able to continue with those clean strikes.
Yeah. Cade's movement is giving Saw fits right now.
Yes, and a lot of unorthodox movement.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
Ooh, nice exchange in the last 10 seconds.
Well, it looks like we're going to see another round, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, there's that spinning back fist that he was trying for
Yep.
earlier. Didn't land so clean or impactful, but it's nice to see him working it.
Yeah. I mean, it landed, but at the very end of it, so.
Yeah, just barely. Just enough to score a contact point, not so much impact.
Yes. Okay, so if you're in the corner of Sachi, what are you saying?
Hey, keep doing what you're doing. Put that pressure on and stay clean.
Yes.
He is moving. You look at Cade. Cade is moving a lot. He is bouncing around. He's changing angles, and he's throwing from the outside. He's throwing a lot of unorthodox openers to lead in for his strikes. And I would say, hey, just stay tight, keep your hands where they need to be, and just keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward like you're doing. Set up your strikes and just continue to throw those combos when you see them.
Well, and I would encourage him to go for those low calf kicks.
Oh, yeah.
Stop that movement of Cade.
Yes.
Right? Cade's all over the place. Stop him.
Yeah. But to the opposite side of that, if I'm in Cade's corner, I'm telling him, hey, good footwork. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yes, agreed.
I want to see you bounce in a little bit more and throw a couple more shots. If you're going to keep escaping like that, throw a couple more singles instead of coming in for, 2-hook combos.
Well, and give me a few more angles.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Left hook
But I love how active he is
Yeah.
when they get in the clinch area.
Yes.
As soon as they get close,
That's pretty
Cade's,
back kick.
Cade's throwing.
But again, right down the middle, everything that you're seeing Saw throw, yes, his leg kicks are coming at an angle, right? But everything, he's going straight line.
Yeah, he has good technique.
Yes.
Ooh.
Good head movement by Cade,
Yep.
though. Ooh, a little too close, but
Yes.
I like it. Ooh, right to that calf.
Yep. I'd like to see him go back down there.
You're seeing so much more of those calf kicks in these combat sports between kickboxing, Muay Thai, and MMA, and seeing how much more effective those are than those thigh shots.
They hurt.
Yeah, for the longest time, everyone focused on kicking the leg, but
Yeah.
going to the meaty part
That's
of the
right.
thigh.
A leg kick, leg kick,
Yeah.
leg kick.
Hey, make it so he can't stand on it, but you take that calf out,
Yep.
and they will drop so much faster.
Well, you could take the foot out. They get, with that drop foot
Yeah.
that you can get.
Yep. Ooh. I would love to see Saw put some more pressure on right there. Good spinning back fist from Cade. You hear Saw's corner yell, kick his legs hard, kick his legs hard.
Yep, I like
I
it.
mean, Sepp's not wrong. He's telling him the right things.
No, he's not. And it looks like he's getting tired.
Yeah, Cade needs to keep those hands up.
Yep.
He's getting winded. And
Yep.
the longer you're in the fight, the heavier those gloves get.
Well, and that's going to affect the movement as well, right?
Yes, yeah.
So now, Saw should be able to kind of step back, land his shots how
Yes.
he would like, get the
'Cause
distance he would
Cade's
like.
not escaping out as quickly as he was before. You have a lot more opportunity to throw those clean technical strikes right now.
Yes. And just looking at him going to the corner right there, you can see the level of fatigue, right?
Yeah. I mean, they both look tired right now. You can see it on both of their faces, but you're seeing more of the fatigue on Cade at the moment.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean-
could be wrong. I look over and saw he looks pretty tired too. He's just not sitting down.
That's right. He's just leaning up against the cage.
And that's, something that we always used to talk about as coaches too is, hey, don't sit down. Don't sit down between rounds. Unless you are dead tired and it's the last round, do not sit down. I want your opponent looking over at you, seeing you on your feet, ready to go
Standing
for the
up,
next round.
Ready to go.
It's a little mental war game that you're playing, a little tactician thing that you are just putting it in your opponent's head that, crap, I'm so tired. How is he still standing?
So how do you see this fight right now?
I am seeing Saw being up to 2-1. I don't think that they're like 10-8 rounds or anything like that, but I think that Saw's doing enough, landing enough technical strikes, and landing the majority of his strikes. I think this has easily been a 10-9 for the first and second round for Saw. But we're not judges.
That's right. I can't argue with you there.
Right.
But, I mean, I guess if you really wanted to play devil's advocate, Cade has landed some good shots.
He really has.
And he was, became more effective at the back half of that first round.
Yes. Well, and I don't think that Cade's out of the fight by any means. But right now, I do think that he's behind on the scorecards.
Yep, he's going back at those low kicks. Seen 2 since this round started.
Cade landed a
There's
nice
3.
left when Saw came in, and Saw countered with his own right.
Yep. Well, he's going to start to get him to bite on things. That'll open up those straight strikes he was throwing earlier.
Yeah, nice clean right jab from Saw.
Cade's not moving nearly as much as he was.
No, when those calves start going, you start slowing.
Yeah. Well, we're in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Nice body kick.
We're going to slow down anyway in the 3rd round. But good aggression. And again, Cade's not out of the fight. He's slowed down a lot from the first and beginning of the 2nd round.
Yes.
But he's throwing just as much as he's getting. And there goes the leg.
Yep. Well, Cade's a tough kid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
nice jab.
he's throwing.
Absolutely.
He's here to fight.
Ooh. Eats a left.
And then does a spinning back fist.
Ooh, takes a big shot against the cage. Saw's just picking his punches at this point.
Yep.
Ooh, nice big right hand by Saw.
Yep, if Saw would work the body, he could go back up, and he could end it.
Good flurry by Saw. Ooh, that was almost a knockdown.
Yep.
That was almost a knockdown. You saw how
if Saw
folded
would go,
in
if
half.
Saw would go, he could get the finish.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
I honestly think he's got him right at that point, and the referee's right there ready to go
Watching,
in.
yeah, but, you know, that's kudos to Cade. He's in the fight still. He's even as fatigued as he is.
And I just heard the 10-second click.
Yeah, he's going to go all
This
the
might
way.
go to a decision.
Ooh, nice head kick.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
All 3 rounds for the very first fight of the night. That's what you want to see for an opener. I mean, either that or a really big, impactful knockout, right?
Yes,
but
yes.
3 rounds of back and forth, just constant aggression and attacks from both of these guys. That was a great fight for the first fight of the night.
Agreed. And look at both of those warriors. Both of them tired, kind of taking a break. And here comes Cade.
Yep, neither one of these guys has had a kickboxing match before. This is their first sanctioned kickboxing match, and coming out here and putting on a show like that for everybody, that was fantastic.
Yep.
All right, now, I mean, I've got an idea of who won this, but let's take it to the cage and find out who the judges say actually won this fight.
Sounds good to me.
Everything? Did they score it? Talk to your table, figure out what you think. We don't care what you think. We care what the judges think, and I'll let you know that in just a minute. But while we're waiting, do me a favor, gang. Make some noise one more time for these warriors. Remember, we're going to keep it positive, love and positivity. If you boo, we'll bring you in at the break, and you'll get to fight the person you booed. So I wouldn't recommend it. I get both fighters to the center of the cage. Both fighters are at the center of the cage. This one going all the way to the judges, and here are your scores. With a score of 30-27 from Stephen Farragher, 30-27 from Dan First, and Dennis McMahon scoring it, you guessed it, 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision out of the black corner, Saw T.
All right, Saw, I'm going to take you and turn you around. We're going to look at that camera right over there. All right, brother, that was your very first kickboxing fight. How are you feeling right now, man? That was a 3-round war, and it was a great first fight for the night. How are you feeling?
I feel tired, man. Well, I feel good. I lost my last one, came in here with a vengeance, and I did it. Hopefully my opponent could do the same thing and come out with the win his next fight.
All right, brother. Is there anyone you want to thank tonight?
First of all, I just want to thank God. Without him, none of us would be here. Thank God for everything. Thank you.
All right, brother. Are you going to come back and keep doing this?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. Everyone give it up for your winner, Saw T.